Yes, guys, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in all parts of the world. It's a beautiful morning with Manchester United have bottled it yesterday. I mean, it's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Good evening for Villarreal. And I told you yesterday it was either going to be a tactical masterclass from Villarreal's Unai Emery, who's won this title a couple of times, or it was going to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's first title as Manchester United manager. On penalties, Villarreal 11, Manchester United 10. I'm happy. I mean, I have all the reasons to be happy. I never wanted Manchester United to win that. It should have been Arsenal in the final. Probably we could have done it a little bit better, but that is how things went down. And Manchester United are runners-up of the Europa League. Villarreal are champions. Arsenal are semi-finalists. That is how things went down. Smash a like on the video, comment with your opinion, and of course I need to know what you people think. So I really go through the comment box on a daily basis. So make sure if you have something to tell me, use the comment box very, very well. This video is brought to you by 1xBet, and of course 1xBet brings you all your betting tips, all your betting all your betting things, all your matches. Just go onto their website and you'll be able to place a bet. The first deposit, if you use Cossy Media, you'll receive up to $130. So on your first deposit, you receive a bonus up to $130. And of course, as a betting person, you have to bet with a company that gives back to you, and that is our 1xBet. Let us get into the news today with a couple of stories, especially Buendia's offer that has been submitted in by Arsenal. I'm going to discuss that in detail, and of course we are also going to talk about Odsonne-Edouard and Alexander Lacazette's contract issue. The reports are saying that Arsenal have decided to let Alexander Lacazette go and bring in Odsonne-Edouard, and other reports are saying Arsenal will decide if Lacazette goes and Odsonne-Edouard comes in. So we have a lot of news today to digest. Just sit still and press that like button. So if we start off with Buendia, this is according to Pedro. He says Arsenal offer 23 million for Buendia to Norwich. Very advanced contacts between the two parties, and that is where we do start. Arsenal offering 23 million pounds for Buendia. It's not a bad start, honestly. At first, when I saw this, I felt like it's too low, and Arsenal are trying to drag the deal. But then when I thought, when I gave it a second thought, I was like, maybe it's not something bad. Maybe, starting with 23 million pounds, of course, it's the first bid. Sorry, it's gonna be rejected. You can go back with around 28, 30 million, and then Norwich could actually, contemplate and see what's gonna happen. Norwich are expecting around 35 to 40 million pounds. So really, you can't go with 35 million pounds. You might end up, paying almost in excess for the player. So I agree with that. If we have gone with a 23 million bid, and I don't know which will reject it. Honestly, they will reject it. So the moment they reject it, I expect Arsenal to go back with an improved bid, in the region of 28 to 30 million pounds, and I think that is when the real negotiations will actually intensify. Yesterday, we talked about it. Arsenal initiated talks, and they escalated between them and Norwich. And Fabrizio said, leave alone the likes of Odegaard. It looks like Arsenal are very, very serious on signing Buendia, and the new sporting director at Arsenal wants his first signing of the summer to be Buendia. So we have put in our offer of 23 million pounds for Buendia. It is not enough. That's one of the things I can say. Really, it's not enough. I don't expect Norwich to be carried away. I don't expect Norwich to to say this is it. This is all. I know they're gonna reject that offer and they will ask for more money. But I think what we need to do, because Norwich have made their position very clear. If you want to buy the player, you need to act quickly. We don't want to drag this deal throughout the summer. So if Arsenal is gonna make a couple of bids, probably 3, the first one has come in, 23 million pounds. That is not enough, and we know that. Although it is a very good business angle, you could see if Norwich say at least add another 10 million, you do the deal. So at the moment, 23 million pounds is not enough, but it's a bin that has been submitted. Norwich have received it. Are they gonna say yes? Are they gonna say no? But for me, this is a deal that Arsenal could seal in 48 hours. I mean, everything is on a silver plate. Arsenal want to buy. The player wants to move. Norwich want to sell. I mean, as simple as that. The difference we have is the money. It's only money. As long as Norwich accept any bid from Arsenal, it's gonna be a done deal. And also Arsenal in talks with the player's agent to discuss his personal terms. I'll be trying to follow up that situation and tell you what is exactly happening in that side. Have we agreed the personal terms? Are we failing to? How much does the player want? How much does he want in wages? How much does he want in bonuses? How much does he want as a sign-on fee? There's so many things of course that run around a transfer deal, from the agent to the player to the team to the buyers, so many things, and the fans. So many things, but all I can say is we are desperately and eagerly waiting for BUENDIA to sign for Arsenal this summer. And of course, our new sporting director says he could be his first signing of the summer, and we expect almost 5 or 6 signings this summer, and almost 7 players to leave the club. So a lot of transfer business is underway at Arsenal. If you want to follow all that, smash the like button. Hit the like button, people, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Just be part of that 50,000 subscribers. The first 50,000 subscribers, for me, they would mean the world to me. But anyway, let us talk about Alexander Lacazette as well. Reports have said that Arsenal is considering selling Alexander Lacazette this summer to bring in Hudson-Odoi as a potential replacement. Now we've talked about this before. This deal. And honestly, I said, for me, if Arsenal want to let Alexander Lacazette go, I do not have any objection. I don't have any problems with it. I think it's the right time to let him go. Honestly, Lacazette is not a bad player, and all of us know that. He's not a bad player. He's scored a couple of goals for Arsenal this season. I think he's been our top scorer. But honestly, if you think about it, a player who's 29, 30 years of age, and you've spent 5 years at the club without proving, your quality. The moment such a player, gives you a good season, you sell him, get the right amount of money. I think the likes of Atletico Madrid are interested in buying him. Atletico will be looking for a striker, and Atletico Madrid, Juventus, they always go for those matured players. So if Atletico Madrid is giving us the right amount of money, around 30 million pounds, you get the 30 million pounds, at least bring in Hudson-Odoi, for 15 million pounds, because Lacazette has 1 year left on his contract. Hudson-Odoi has 1 year left on his contract as well. So for me, what I would do, let Alexander Lacazette go, bring in a younger striker, one for the future, because honestly, next season it's gonna be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. No matter the manager, no matter the management, no matter what, it's gonna be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, leading that line up top. It's never gonna be Alexander Lacazette. And for for issues of security in the future, I don't want to see Arsenal struggle, without having a striker. We've been here before. We've been after selling Robin van Persie. We've been here before. Arsenal didn't have a decent striker, so to avoid going back to that situation, avoid going back to that position, we should bring in a young striker at the moment. And for me, it's a decent deal. Sell Lacazette, use some of the money to bring in Hudson-Odoi. It's not going to be very expensive, because he's in his last year on his contract. As simple as that. And then the deal is done. How do what do you think, people? Do we sell Lacazette this summer and bring in Hudson-Odoi, or do you really retain do you retain Alexander Lacazette and probably think about the striking position next year? My name is Cossy. Video brought to you by OneXpert. Make sure you check out their website. Link is in the description. When you reach there, use promo code Cossy Media. They will be able to give you lots and lots and lots of bonuses, and of course you can win expensive prizes like phones. I think they have the Samsung Galaxy A21, They have the Samsung smart TV. So make sure you join them for all their draws. You'll be able to win prizes and prizes and prizes with 1xBet. Of course, they have the best betting odds in Uganda and online. So in whichever country you're in, you'll be able to bet online. My name is Cossy, and I'll speak to you in the next one.